Hi guys, I hope that you're doing well. I'm just checking energy before I go to bed and calling out one last time for a plea of help for shelter. And if you're brand new, I doubt if you are, I always say that. But if you are new, I'm stranded in a hotel and I just need some help. And I'm dealing with somebody being cruel to me. And I've been dealing with it for a long time now. And I'm at the mercy of people. So if you're able to be generous in any way, shape, or form, I owe for today. I couldn't pay for today like yesterday, but a couple people came through last night and I was able to pay for yesterday, but I still owed today. Somebody came through today and gave $30, so I have that $30 to put towards what is owed today. My vehicle's broken down and it's an emergency. I know people know it. I think it's quite the shame. I think it's quite the shame that people are just sitting here watching nonsense go on. And it's disgusting to me. But anyway, if you are an upright person and you care about being upright in the earth realm, then thank you for being kind and portraying the spirit of the living God and what He is. All right, let's get in here and see what's going on. Last night when I jumped in before I went to bed, it was extremely big energy coming out. Most High, what are you going to bring out here? We just rest in you, confident in your truth. You know every person's going to click up on this video, and you know what they need to hear, what they need to know, what they don't need to know. Eight of Cups, the Tower, and the Queen of Cups is out here. So we also have in the crossing the Strength card and the Sun card. God said, so if y'all did not catch the next 24-hour element sign readings, they are right now in the community section. They were very intense. I was face-to-face in those readings as well. And if you're brand new, I get real sharp sometimes. I'm real sensitive to energy, and I just let the Most High just move up on me, and sometimes I'll just give a big fat freaking rebuke. And because wicked things are not allowed, and they're not tolerated with God. And people got manipulative nonsense going on. Okay, so I want to say this word came out the other day. If you're new, I read a lot differently than a lot of people. And so you'll also learn the tarot in a new way. And this word goes to merchandise. So we have I will. There's Leo energy really big out here. And then you've got water energy with air with the Tower. And this word combination goes to merchandise. This is knowledge. And somebody knows about somebody being very willful around some type of merchandise that was out here. For some cases, that will be the case because I've seen a lot of freaking thievery tonight in the water reading. It was huge. It was really, really huge. Somebody invested emotionally in something, and now there's some type of, my God, out here with the Tower energy. And, you know, if somebody was willful in something, then there's pride, conceit, and ego out here. The fifth house goes back that energy anyway. There's something, though, with an eyewitness when you get the Tower. So there is somebody willful and fast, and the Knight of Swords is just like there can be a know-it-all energy that somebody's also dealing with out here that's very puffed up in their pride. Know everything, and maybe just work for a department store or something, or some type of a merchant is out here attached to something. That wording won't go for everyone, but there was some things that have been stolen, because again, it just came out really strong. But you've got a knight and a queen, and that is not a match. You could be dealing with your mother, or you're the mother or you're dealing with somebody around the ages of maybe even early 40s with the knight. I don't know, 25 to 40 range type of energy. It could be anybody, but this is a fast talker energy out here. Somebody knows somebody's willful and fast talking, and somebody's desiring to walk away from something that's gone on out here. And there's knowledge about something out here. Something's hanging in the balance. Something's right up in somebody's face as well. It's causing this life-changing event. So, last night when we were reading on this platform, all that death and murder and the serial killer that came out was everywhere. Didn't matter what I was picking. I got positive and negative cards over here for anything that could come out of any kind of scenario out here with hundreds of thousands of cards over here. There's just all kinds of different things, and God just was pounding it over and over. And he said last night somebody had 24 hours to do something. Now, I've seen 3 cards in 3 different decks today with that 24-hour period attached to it. So it's been about 24 hours since I did that reading last night on this platform. So I don't know actually when you're catching this reading, but when the timestamp is on this, it's about that time, 24 hours. And God said that something was going to be extremely changed. And this tower on the card says it's life-changing energy. It's a significant life event that's taking place, positive or negative. I mean, the sun's out here, and so that's the most positive card of the deck. If it's in the upright, whatever's getting knocked down by some fast-talking piece of nutcase, whatever the situation's about, whether it had something to do with stolen merchandise, there is something with that energy because it came out the other day. Like I said, whatever just in general energy is, something's life-changing about something. Now, this is about also walking away. Obviously, somebody desires to, or something's happened because somebody did, or somebody's in the balance of doing it, and it's going to make a, oh my gosh, within some type of situation. So I don't know what timeline you're on for past, present, or future energy, but let's go ahead and see what else is coming out here. What if you're in the up and up of things, it's positive for you because God said so. This is about so if you're brand new, like I said, there's different meanings of the cards here. This is about having a protection from outside things. In the air reading, there was OMG, my God, coming through my spirit, and somebody's just an outright big fat baby on some stuff, and they are just somebody that'll just sit down in the middle of their freaking floor and be a big fat baby as a grown adult and have a cow on something. That's ridiculous. But somebody is dealing with a big fat baby like that. They just cannot handle something. They're a control freak. Control freak was really, really heavy that come out tonight. It's unacceptable. It's just unacceptable. But anyway, somebody don't want to be around that crap, then I don't blame you, man. But somebody does need some type of a protection because there's somebody that's fired up with indignation, and sexual assault type stuff was also there. The devil was real strong in the fire reading. And the devil was there, the devil card was there, and the snake card came out. It was real strong in that reading. And there's somebody very willful here. If your children are involved in some things, 5th house goes back to that energy. And so if you're kind and intuitive and sweet and caring and stuff like that, then you are with the Queen of Cups in the upright. She's a very tender-hearted individual and very loving. She's a big fat manipulator in the negative of her energy. So whatever's going on, let's see. Let's show me the Tower, please. Show me this Tower, Most High. Why is it here? So the 3 of Wands comes out on it with this 6 of Swords. So this is about some type of travel is here. Now, something specifically about the DMV came out, and an imposter energy was also there. The other day when I read, somebody had a fake identification type energy was there as well. So we have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's trying to trade something, or somebody knows about a trading that went on. Could have been a vehicle, could have been an actual boat. I don't know, had real heavy water things coming out today as well. But somebody is trying to leave, or knows that somebody's, it says, desiring to move on. Somebody wants to move out of troubled waters, but you can't do it unless you're going to do something in the truth. So if you're spiritual and upright with the Queen of Wands, you'll get up and take action, because this is an action taker. It's a very spiritual individual that'll hit heaven. In the upright, she's a ditch and a witch in the negative. So whatever somebody's trying to do, there was seducing things trying to go on in a really nasty, perverted way today. Real heavy, and God brought scripture after scripture out about it. And so somebody's traded something and they sit there and plotted, or then something's known about that, or there's an eyewitness to something, or there's going to be one. Something's hanging in the balance here. All right. And so the moon, that's secrets. Something will be eclipsed here. That's an eclipse with the sun and the moon. Let me see. I've seen a lot of witchcraft stuff come out today as well. Show me this. So the knowledge and the life-changing thing about this decision is here. That was really strong in the air reading, showing in a couple of those different readings, somebody's sitting there trying to make the choice. And God said in that reading, it's going to change everything, whatever the choice is. Whether you walk away or not, something's to it. There's some type of, something's going to take place within it. Inevitably. You got too much heaven cards, the higher arcana cards are out here. So the Nine of Wands, this is like really having to push through something because of somebody being willful and the wounded warrior type energy. There's mental conflict out here. It's emotional. Something about the night, I guess, or right when the sun's on the horizon. If I want to look at that way, some type of travel energy is either known about, or somebody's trying to get the heck out of Dodge around that time as well. If somebody travels at night and there's like a fugitive type of energy, then obviously they travel when the sun goes down. It's harder to track people in the nighttime or something like that. Show me more information, especially with all that stuff. The King of Pentacles in the reverse, not a kind individual, is a mean, stubborn, pompous, nasty piece of filth. Okay, and he's a psychopath here. That's a psychopathic type of demonic maggot out here. All right, well, he's a magnet. There's the law. There is something with the law really big. Show me this King of Pentacles. Again, there's merchandise around something. Show me the King of Pentacles. But he's directly in the reverse in this deck, so he's a pompous piece of crap. A little player. So let me flip it around so you can get the picture of it. This is somebody so sure of themselves. So we're looking at his energy, and this is what's coming out on it. This is somebody, I'm in, I'm out. I'm a little fornicator, and I'll get what I want, because I know I can woo you if I want to, and you will not say no to me at all, because I'm just sure of myself. That's what this freak is. But it's in the reverse. Again, it came out in the reverse as a bad player, and the wheel came out in the reverse. So there's something about travel that is here, that's known about on this tower, or somebody is tracking somebody's tracking whatever this is. If the law is out here, or this is a dirty official for some of y'all, somebody's trying to get out of someplace. Like escaping type of energy is out here. Somebody at least desires to, but there's a whirlwind on somebody here with that in the reverse. Well, God tells us that He will place a whirlwind on the wicked, a continual whirlwind on them. And He tells His people, and you'll understand why it's happening. This person's not going to be able to escape something. I don't care how much money. God tells us that in the day of wrath and stuff, and tribulation and stuff like that, and it's just nonsense going on, when time comes where there's just some type of vengeance and God's getting up on situations and visiting people and some stuff, He tells us your money ain't going to rescue you. It's your righteousness. So if you need money and stuff like that, it is your righteousness that brings it in with that stuff. If somebody just think that I'm going to get out of this stuff, if I got money, I'll pay somebody off to get me out of something, it ain't going to happen for this person. This person's a piece of nutbag. They're a player. They don't have no hope here. Somebody don't. They can go ahead and pay billions of dollars for something, and play as many people as you want. And God's got, this is God's arm. God's got His arm out here to punch somebody on something going on out here. There's the Queen of Cups again. So she is out here around this trading energy. The ninth house goes back to the husband. So this, and the King of Pentacles can have a meaning of a husband. So something's wrong though within some type. I'm really having to push through some type of situation here. If somebody's fed up with something, I guess they're fed up with something out here. Show me why is this here? Why are you bringing this out here, Most High God? Secrets. There's crying going on in a really big way. Big time secrets out here. There's the Queen of Wands again out here. Well, if you're in the upright of the High Priestess and you have the sacred knowledge that she holds, then regardless, the will will go either direction. I've seen positive and negative tonight as well. There's something about the past that's here. But the word goes to crying, and also goes to somebody's handout in need. If somebody's done that to somebody out of their stupid nonsense. I think about it all the time. I'm dealing with that stuff as well. Anyway, somebody secretly cries because of some plain stupid nonsense that's taking place. It's changed everything. Then I guess that's why this is here. There are secrets out here. Show me more information. Why else is this out here? Show me the secrets. Very spiritual individual with the again, whoever's in the witchcraft mode with their secrets, it ain't good. If you did something to somebody who was upright in this energy that does hold the sacred knowledge, then that's that ain't good for you for touching God's people, because this is the house of Jacob, which is God's people. So if you're inside the house with the Most High, there's a whirlwind that comes, because God said, you don't touch my people, and I don't sleep or slumber over them, and you touch them, it's like poking me in the eye. And somebody just thinks that they can get up in here and play some type of nonsense. They crazy. Somebody crazy. Three of Pentacles, secret third party working to try to get something done. And it did show some type of like I'm sorry energy in this deck. This talks about, making peace. For those of you who are in the up and up to be able to do something, you're going to have to look in somebody's eye truthfully to make peace. But I don't like that there's play around it. If the third party's playing around your peacemaking situation, then they crazy around it. And they are, because that devil was there. But normally the Two of Swords, or you got two people here acting, we're just going to pretend we don't know something out here. And that ain't a good thing if they got secrets out here attached to the nonsense. So somebody's husband is out here attached to something that is going on. We have somebody in intelligence, or they're not intelligent at all. What they're doing, if they're in the reverse. Three of Pentacles. Show me the Three of Pentacles. Specifically, that Three of Pentacles came out in the reverse tonight, which is, working against another person. And I hope somebody's working against the doofus out here. There's the devil. It is here. Well, it was real strong. So this can go like to trampling on somebody and stuff like that. You just got people, again, somebody's got indignation and crazy on them. They're just a downright demonic piece of filth. Ain't no worth in the earth. Don't care about nothing. Don't even know why they get up and breathe at all. Don't even know why they're allowed to even wake up the next day, because they're freaking seared. They're chained to this demonic piece of filth energy. They're gonna go to hell anyway. They sure are. And there's contemplation going on. Anyway, it's around this travel energy. All right, let me see more information out of another deck. I just don't have nothing else to do, so I'm just seeing what the Most High wants to bring out. So those of you who know that you have an enemy out here, they trying to play some type of stupidness. They crazy. They are freaking crazy. Show me more information. So the imprisonment is here. It's coming out in the reverse here. Could be dealing with somebody's already been in prison. They don't want to go back. For some of you all, your kid, or somebody's kid's demonic. I don't know. Somebody's toxic out here though with the devil. But the child card is here. Or this is like, I'm getting this energy of you ain't ever getting out. With that coming in the reverse that way. It's like, because the devil is time. I mean, obviously somebody don't want to go to jail, but it's hitting me like you're never getting out. It's like life imprisonment. There ain't no hope here. That's why somebody would be out here trying to do something here. They don't have no hope that way. Something around a child energy is attached to whatever's gone on out here around something. Okay, well, we had child sacrificing that came out. So obviously somebody ain't getting out with that crap. So the pathway in the reverse and the wealthy man in the reverse. I feel like somebody's bellied up in some type of stupidness out here with that, because he came out in the reverse there. Somebody from so there's distance here. We have form people, form places. There's another boat here. There's a big travel energy. Obviously somebody's trying to break out and go somewhere. Obviously that is here. The pathway is about long-term stuff, and somebody's trying to get out of prison that has already also been long-term or something. There's something with money with this. But somebody's upside freaking down with it. It's kind of interesting that they're coming out. There is a change here. It's life-changing energy here. Show me what this is in the reverse for. Obviously, you have people that's also served a long time and somebody is getting out than they are. Or you're dealing with somebody who did spend a long time in prison and they got out and something crazy is still around the individual as well. There's a fugitive here. Show me this information in the reverse. Why is this here? Why is this here, Most High? The garden. Why is the garden here? That's about public stuff, public people. Why is that wealthy man out here in the reverse twice? What is this here for? That's concerts, support groups. If somebody does bad business deals out here, I guess. There is two people out here that are traveling or did or trying to. It is so this is like, let's have a meeting and go somewhere. And somebody's been in prison for some type of a travel energy out here, that there's another party out here trying to do something, but there's playing around it real bad. And death, there it is right there as well. Show me the communication. Show me the communication, please. Owls are real strong in the nighttime as well, so something about the nighttime is here, like I said, real strong. Why is this owls here? There's hidden intentions out here. Okay, and then there's the bear. Well, this is overbearing, jealous piece of nutcase. Then there's the pathway again. It's out here twice. This is like plots. Or it also is, what's our alternatives? How do we escape? If somebody's trying to escape some type of imprisonment out here. To leave something. Because if it goes that far for somebody to go to jail, it would show that somebody ain't ever escaping that if they get caught. They ain't ever getting out of that. It's life imprisonment or something like that. There's great big hidden intentions here. Okay, you have the cross and the lady. And there's the ship again for the travel. Big travel coming out in this reading. Big travel coming out in this reading. Okay, let's dig a little deeper here. Show me this fox and this bear. You can run, but you can't hide. Don't you know that the eye of the Most High sees everything? It's just a matter of time, baby doll, until God just gets on up in your stuff and bends you, and he has sent an angel right to you to get you bent. Then by God, he's going to get you bent. for whatever reason, why time's up is what God said today. Time it would be up here with the wheel. If somebody still thinks they're trying to keep somebody oppressed in something as well, time's up on that. It's somebody, I mean, because somebody wanted to control somebody, just in general energy. Okay, if you're just dealing with energetic stuff where somebody just played some crap and plotted some nonsense and did some stupid stuff out here, and a third party was around it, and there's just been nothing but control freak nonsense. Time's up on that crap. You don't have a right to act like you're some type of, I don't know what you think you are with that nonsense, but show me more information on this fox and the bear. So a love and affection situation is out here, or a baby or a child is out here. It's a child card as well. It's about opening up to something. Show me more information. If somebody's kid has been in jail for another vein of things and they're getting out of jail, or because I could read it both ways. Those people who got hardcore stuff, you ain't getting out. And those people who are time's up and something is coming out, or you did get out and crap and you're still some type of stupid, you're going back, that all that energy is out here. If somebody has a kid that's been in jail, they may be getting out. Hopefully they'd be upright. I don't know. Something's life-changing though with this message. However the energy's going. Show me more information here. Hidden intentions though around the children, because for those of you who are dealing with the child sacrificing nonsense, and somebody's like, hey, let's go somewhere, they're overbearing, there's sexual nonsense then here with that crap. If you are dealing with somebody who's already been in jail, they need to go back. There's a murderer out here that way, given that God said that there's child sacrificing going on. The magic runes come out all day today. Show me more information. It's important that you talk to your kids. There's the priest. We just seen the divinity card in this deck with the cross. And a crazy card. And a marriage and a business that's upside down and uprooted. Okay. Well, again, the businessman came out in the reverse twice out here. Bellied up. Sick stuff out here. This is a milady. Mental problems is right there. Obviously, anybody's got to play something, won't look at the truth for what something is. Something's wrong out here, man, in a really big freaking way. God. Again, this can represent let's heal something, but I don't like that this crap is upside down and somebody's got some plots and stuff around some nonsense. If you are upright, and this is just the third party energy that we're looking at, my God, they're nuts. Because somebody would be very jealous about something. It did show that in that other reading. Somebody's so freaking bent then over your connection somewhere. I don't know. If this was already whoever today that I was reading for that was married and they were having same sex and their partner, their spouse didn't know about it, then that energy is crazy out here as well. And if somebody did find out about that and they lost their ever-loved mind, then something around the jail is out here with that stuff. We have a friend that's involved, and if you're upright and you know about this crap that's out here that's dangerous going on, this mental case reading, then there's somebody beneficial out here to somebody. Show me this priest, because it's out here twice. Now, I did have a divorce situation, so if this is showing you once had a business and was married, it's upside down. Now somebody's a devil out of a deal, because the devil can go to an ex. And you are upright with the spiritual person card, then it's just showing that energy. But somebody's obviously, a couple of people around situation, 2 against 1 type of energy could be out here since there's third parties attached to something. It's also a business card that's just showing something's upside down in a business deal or the person's business, and their marriage is like crazy now and something. That's sad. Show me the priest card, please. Somebody had more than one spouse. They're hoping for something here. And because somebody is haughty out here. Somebody's dealing with a dangerous individual out here in this reading, folks. Real haughty. Real secretive. Real dangerous. Real crazy. Especially if they're a murderer of children. They're connected. Something's connected to the law, but there's something with an official out here that's upside down with something. So there was a secret relationship and a baby that came out of something. Again, there was a bigamist. Somebody had more than one spouse out here. And obviously that's going to tick you off if you thought your husband was your husband, but they got another spouse somewhere. And now there's this crap going on. Maybe the two exes are doing something to the person. That would also be shown out here that way as well. Oh my God, it's a crazy world we live in, folks. It really is. See what sin does? It's bad out here. People won't get up and say, look, I fell down, or I need to fix something. Now look how crazy something is in somebody's life. Heavy breathing, displeased, out of anger. They're very nuclear out here. And we deal with Russia type of energies that going that far. I did have congressmen and congresswomen come out and 2 decks in the same reading tonight. And so then you've got warlike energies. Otherwise, somebody is so freaking explosive out here because something's happened behind closed doors out here. I just heard you're in trouble. Well, somebody's in trouble in this reading. And somebody trying to figure out how do we escape. Somebody's in trouble. There's hating out here. Obviously, they can't stop hating if they're a full-blown devil. I don't know what's happened for you, and if this is a righteous anger and a righteous hatred against somebody who's already blaspheming the Holy Spirit, then definitely there's war with that level as well. But if you're just outright being some kind of kook out here and you still have your soul, you need to stop right now because you're going to lose your soul in this. God says vengeance is His. You cross the line with that, again, it's going to be life-changing experience for you. God said somebody was going to be completely cut off today and separated from Him in that decision if they chose wrong. And there's something behind closed doors out here. Again, there's like a rapist type energy that came out tonight. Heavy breathing, anger, sex, violence was there. If somebody did something to somebody's kid, and then you're in trouble there when it comes down to kids, because children energy is out here. Look what come out. Interesting. The dirt road is here. That's incredible. So if somebody just has a shorter dirt road, for it to come out that way, and it's not like, because long term would be like a long winding road, but in the reverse I could read it just some type of short pathway to a dirt road could just be here as well. Somebody could also be keeping somebody in a cage. That's horrific, but that's coming through my spirit. Somebody's kid could be kept in a cage. That's horrible. My God. You talk about a monster. Something like that's coming through my spirit for somebody. I don't know. That's not good. Something about your cousin is out here attached to something going on with this matter as well. I think your cousin came out last night, or they're involved with you to do something out here. Your co-worker and the in-laws with your cousin. There's got like soulmate-like energies. You can work with your soulmates as well. Just as regular people. Meet them all day long if they're in a soul group with you. Family stuff out here going on. And it's heavy breathing, hot, my God, even nuclear out here with this stuff. This is like hottie card. And God says, I'll keep my eye on that to bring you the crap down. So whoever you think you are, some prideful pump of something, God's going to bring you the crap down with that tower there. Or somebody's already crossed the line. Now they're just like, my God, in the situation, trying to get out of it. Most of us say he's going to get the last say. The Most High said He's going to get the last say, folks. Well, again, like I said, the air reading, all that energy that was coming through, the big fat freak who thinks that they got a right to say who's going to do what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it type of energy. It was a control freak there's a devil there. Somebody's obsessed with some type of freakish nonsense out here. They're ruling the freaking world, and you don't rule nothing or no one. And the Most High runs the earth. It belongs to Him. You either are in uprightness or not, and either one of those pathways that you're on has either positive or negative for you and I. If somebody thinks they can just do what they want to somebody, if somebody is upright in some matter, you're out of order. That's dumb. You don't have a right to say what somebody will or will not do and play a stupid situation out here, folks. Show me more information. Something about somebody being loved. Well, somebody's jealous over the nonsense. Somebody died over it already? I guess so. Because the grave is out here. There's murder type stupid nonsense out here. So there's the false heart. There's the school again coming out. All right, you could just work for a school, but there's kids out here involved in some stuff. The business deal. It's bad business deal. It's backwards. Wealthy man and the King of Pentacles is totally in the reverse. It's out of line. And your family's involved in the nonsense up in your business, or they were, and somebody's already died for this crap out here. Show me some more information, please. God said tonight that there was a stalker around. You go ahead and stalk. You're fixing to get a taste of your medicine, you piece of nutcase. You are a lunatic. Somebody is a lunatic out here. I'm going to take from this as well. A thorn and a bramble. Okay, well, the devil card is the letter sin or the letter samach. Actually, it's laying right here. It must have fell out of my other deck. And it represents a thorn. That's the devil. The pictograph looks like a thorn. Okay, it represents to pierce something sharp. It represents a predator. It also represents a shield of thorns or bushes or something like that, or to grab a hold. Okay. Somebody could have been using a thorny bush to like build a wall for a shield type of energy is what the letter sin or the letter samach represents, which is the 15th high arcana. It is the 15th letter of the Hebraic language, which is found in the tarot, like I said. But anyway, it's a freaking predator out here. So it's definitely out here. A debt is around, or somebody's in debt on something's out here, big time. And all that money was really, 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 really big in the water reading. It was all over the place because somebody's done some crap. I guess now they think that they can thieve. I guess now they think that, well, I'm in this debt, I think I'll just thieve from everybody. It's stupid, or whatever the deal is. Something just started out as a joke. Well, it's not funny out here. It's crazy out here. An artist is out here. Well, anyway, all those stars were in the air reading, and somebody signed off on somebody else's stuff out here for some of our cases. Who are you mad at? Aren't you mad at yourself for being some type of ignorant person in a situation because you didn't check out something that should have been checked out? I mean, somebody, I don't know, a car lot dealer was involved in something. Somebody likes to play mind control games. You're an idiot. We don't play your freaking game. So there is a payment of a debt. There's an acquittal out here. So freeing a charge of an offense, it would show it that way for those of you who deal with the energy going that way. Okay? So, or that did take place and something crazy's come out of somebody coming out that was had an acquittal on something, and something they really didn't have no change. They're really some type of freak out here. If somebody is, God forbid, allowed somebody out to go do something wicked, Something like that's come through my spirit as well. So that would explain why that's coming out in reverse then. So, okay, well, God's saying so for somebody's case out here that way. There's a judgment on a whole city out here going to take place. Okay, well, God keeps bringing out that he's gonna lay low a city, folks. He's going to lay it low. The breath is out here, which is the Hierophant card, which is the letter Hey, and the Hierophant card is here, and that goes back to your breath. Okay, so we got death matters out here. I'm not going to read it. You can go read the letter Hey in Psalms 119. There's upright government out here. Thank you. I need to talk to y'all. I have emergency, and I know y'all know. I need shelter for tomorrow. I have nothing to pay for them, and I'm not going to sit out in a broken car. I'm sorry. I demand my rights. A newscaster or something's going to be on the news. Fox News specifically would be out here. A shift and a jolt. Well, it's right here with the tower. People are so upset about a false church. And you should be, because there's been sacrificing there, folks. We've been tracking this for a while. We have the Urus, which is in the deck. And so the letter U is coming out here. Okay. And the letter T is coming out here. Very prevalent to something. It says they're going to attack. Okay, well, they are working against somebody out here. The third party at least is. Or somebody's going to go attack the false church, and somebody knows about some stuff. There's upright leaders out here. Then somebody's going to be raided on nonsense for jail. I guess. They put somebody else in some type of prison, stupid nonsense. I guess the roles will turn. Says they're going to attack. It says, but watch out if you're attacking one that belongs to Jehovah. You better watch out. That's a warning from God. It says they're losing everything. Bad karma. And it says, see a man that's hasty in his words. There's more hope for a fool than of him. We do have somebody hasty out here. I feel like this is past energy. Like somebody let somebody out. Something's went really bad out here on something. Anyway, could be right now. So avenging for the blood of God's children is out here. So again, there is, somebody's a wolf in a church and they ain't who you think they are. Those children have kept coming out the last couple of days real heavy on this platform. For Jehovah avenges the blood of his children and will judge and execute vengeance on his enemies. That's why the whirlwind is out here on this piece of nonsense out here. And he will execute vengeance on his enemies to those who hate him. So do you hate God? Somebody does, I guess. And he'll render retribution and purify the land of his children. It says, happy is the man that fears Jehovah always. But he that hardens his neck shall fall at once, or shall fall into mischief. And it's out here, right here. And they are going to fall at once, though. It says, because they regard not the works of Jehovah, nor the operation of his hands, then he shall destroy them and not build them up. Okay, well, we have a whole judgment on a city. And they don't want to regard God's ways or the work of his hands. They want to bank on perverseness, because God said it all day long. So I guess y'all are getting destroyed, whoever I'm talking to. We have Russia and the Ukraine energy that's out here, and so the people are going to get busted up, I guess. I mean, anyway, we have Utah out here as well, don't we? I don't know what's going on there. What's going on in Utah? I don't know. Anyway, a record to remember something through a documentation is out here. You know, somebody has a record. Okay, obviously there's some type of a debt that's been around some nonsense out here. So a gift, there's a gift being reciprocated, or was, or that's a bribe, or if it was a bribe, it cursed somebody. somebody's ex is out here. This is my technology room. I already know that people are on my technology. God just whispered in my ear something about it. I don't know what y'all think you're doing with me, but anyway, whatever. Let God meet you face to face. It's ridiculous. Anyway, the letter G and the X just came out. This is about being hospitable, and somebody is hospitable to some type of freak out here, or was something, or you need to watch the crap out here. I'll never take away from a timeline, so it's foretelling some crap's going to come out of something. This is about a resistance. So we got the devil energy out here really, really strong. Like I said, it was flipped over on my homemade deck, and he's out here, and it's the 15th letter of the Hebraic language and the 15th Hierophant in the tarot, and the 15th rune came out, and this is about having a protection. It's also about it being granted. Okay, Jehovah is our sun and our shields, and he says he will not withhold any good thing to those who walk uprightly. And somebody's trying to control somebody else because of their own possessive maggot brain. You don't own nobody. God gets the last say. He says so out here, and I don't know who somebody thinks that they are to be some type of freak out here on somebody's life. But God's going to protect his people all day long. This is about it being granted. This is my housekeeper rune. It's also the Hierophant rune. Because in the Hebraic language, it is the pictograph that looks like a little guy with his hands up in the air. Let me get in the groove here so that you can see how it's written here. And so the letter Hey came out over here, which represents your breath in the Hebraic language, and the pictograph is the little guy with his hands up. And so it's the Hierophant card. It's out here real, real big, and we know preacher energy is a wolf, and they sacrifice children in the church. It's just come out, and so it is here. And somebody is protected from this piece of nutcase energy out here, folks. You turn that around. It looks like a bird's leg, but it also looks like a broom and a mop, and we know that some type of housekeeper energy for some of your cases is attached to something going on. This has a meaning of a shield, and God is our sun. The scripture says he's our sun and our shield, and so it's out here. And so if God says I'm going to say the last say, not this devil, then God's going to do something. There's a whole city going to be destroyed by God. He says so, and Jehovah don't lie. We have, you're dealing with homosexuals out here because God said so. Somebody's married, having sex with the same sex folks. Okay? And the Z and the X, and somebody's name could be Zach, or there are more than one Zach out here as well, just for the phonics sake of it out here. This word right here goes to prison. The prison is whoever is going to prison for this nonsense. It's going to be long term. It's also the Chariot card. Something's affecting a large scope of an area out here on something that's going on out here with this matter out here. But those of you who've got this temptation coming that the Most High was showing really, really big, this tells you to resist it. Somebody's up to no good out here. Okay? It's a whatever timeline it is. If it's those of you who've been in prison, like I said, there's something being released out here where there's also judgment being shown on other places out here. Okay? So, and then just not only Utah coming out here, but the U and the T, person, place, or thing, first one, the last name. You also have the letter Q, the CH, the G, so the CH, the Q, and the X, which is an actual rune. All three of those letters come out of one rune, which represents magic and secrets. We have the CH is here. This is the letter Q, and the pictograph of the X is here. So there's somebody in magic out here because they're into child sacrificing, and God said that they're a witch and a warlock. And again, it's out here. People are so upset of a false church. Nobody wants that crap in their cities, and that's why somebody's being destroyed in their city out here. I'm gonna have to go see what's going on with Utah. It's obviously here that way, or somebody just from that area is involved in something, or there's some type of travel around that place, or that church is there. Whatever it is, or something positive could be happening for you, whoever I'm talking to, but specifically here. Anyway, all those letters came out. This is also the letter A out here with the tower, could be pulled out. The B, the J, and I get a T off of her chest, and the letter Y is out here. The Q came out on this crossroad card as well. That's what come out. All right, what a reading, man. What God's cleaning up the earth. This also looked like a broom, like I said, and God said, I have a broom of destruction. There's a whirlwind out here, and God's taking care of something. He said, God's angry, folks. God's angry at whatever's gone on. He's displeased. He says that there will be nuclear stuff that will take place in the earth by him for prophecy's sake, because people won't be upright. And he said that he is going to have the last say in whatever's going on. God's going to get the last say, not people. People can go ahead and be some type of control freak all you want. The Most High is going to do something. He said a miracle was going to take place for some people. So I hope it happens for me. I mean, this is dumb that people are so infested with maggots in their brain that they'd be willing to just let crap just explode. Well, see y'all later, because that's what y'all are, is crap to God. It's dumb. Putting other people in danger because you don't want to just be upright. There's bloodshed out here, and God's going to allow some vengeance to come out of it, and no one's going to be able to stop this. It will be with the force. Because somebody else is forceful, God said, I'm going to be forceful right back, because you reap what you sow with God. Is what it is. Now, I need some help, folks. If you're able to help me, and I know that I'm dealing with officials out here. Now, you people need to do what's right where I'm concerned now. It's not a question. You go ahead and face whatever you feel like you got to face with God, and let him just blow you to smithereens, folks, if you're not going to do what's right. He will visit your city for it. He ain't messing around. I need some help. I need some shelter, not just for tomorrow and not just to pay for today. I need shelter for many days. I need somebody to come and get me out of this place. No ifs, ands, buts about it now. Somebody who is upright need to get up in here and do what's right on my behalf. Don't give her up about the devils. Ain't afraid of them. We fear God alone. Thanks for your help.